might be an obstacle to innovations. I think that the challenge we are all up against is that governments have to take action, but also civil society needs to act, and private enterprise does too. Major investors need to too. We need to know how we can have trust in artificial intelligence and the use thereof, because that will be the key part of its success. Because if we can't trust it, then we won't have artificial intelligence adopted around the world or spread around the world, and we'll see that in a few years' time there will be lots of our fellow citizens saying we don't want AI in our country. It's a source of problems and negative impact on our lives. Now, what do we need for establishing such a climate of trust? First, you have to have fair and open access. And the question of access is of decisive importance. We need to have wide-ranging access, and we've seen this internationally with players from Asia-Pacific, Latin America, and other regions of the world. And we need to have access for all continents and all countries. And we've seen this with Prime Minister Modi. This is the third path. We don't want a system of those who are in power and the rest of vassals. We want to have this serving the entire planet. And I don't believe that the world will be divided between the global north and the global south, just looking at one another, because if we want to have trust in artificial intelligence, we have to make sure there is equitable access to these innovations in all continents. And this is a challenge for both public authorities and the private sector. And, of course, this is a challenge in our societies, too. We must not let a divide be established between the older generation and younger generations, or in certain parts of our countries.